Hello everyone and welcome to Icewind Dale Enhanced Edition. See? It says it right there. I'm a big fan of RPGs. You probably are too if you clicked on this link. Icewind Dale is part of the Interplay Black Isle series, which includes Baldur's Gate. This one is significantly less famous, probably for a few reasons. The NPCs aren't as great, which is basically it.
They say
we're gonna skip that intro. It's you can look it up and have a look at it. I might put it up myself. I don't know. Anyway, blathering is fun. Didn't even start my recording timer. Professionalism. So we're gonna start a new game in Baldur's Gate. We've already got our characters created. So import. So yeah, label them and everything. Okay, so this is Baldur Rivendorn. He looks like that. Oh god. Voice packs.
It is a shame that we've come then. Watch your back. Ha ha! To the pain, the learned.
There we go. This is Baldur Rivendorn. He's a half-elf fighter. He's going to be filling a tank/DPS role in our party. These are his stats. I rolled really good on them, so I'm pretty happy with that. He's going to be using a two-handed sword. Basically, Baldur, he was a bit of a weird kid. He was the only half-elf in his mostly human village. His mother was a bit outcast for it, but you know, he was brawny, he was tough, he was smart, and he was charismatic. And he basically, you know, managed to not get picked on too much during his childhood. Disappeared into the forests, came out with a two-handed sword and the training required. He's been traveling up and down the Sword Coast until he met a few of his friends, and now he's in Icewind Dale. So that's our first character. Our second character is going to be our human male inquisitor, whose name I forget. God, why doesn't it import?
Steel yourselves.
Yeah, that'll do. Pilnus the Pure. Pilnus the Pure is a paladin. Now he, too, was a bit of a brawny kid. He's a human, so where he was from, he was sort of a bully. In fact, he was a bully, basically. You know, he could pick on any kid. He was bigger and tougher. But there was one dwarven child that he picked on quite a bit, you know. This kid called Mace. Now, Mace was a dwarf, and his father was actually the local clergyman. So Mace, you know, picked on him. Pilnus Blacktrout, I think he was before he converted. Started picking on Mace, and Mace wasn't a fan of that. I don't know what god they're following, because I'm terrible at that. I'll figure it out. But, basically Mace fucking destroyed Pilnus with divine magic, and Pilnus was like, oh shit, guys. I can get this? Oh, that sounds pretty good to me. So, you know, he and Mace became friends. He started, you know, hanging out with the clergyman, and eventually he converted and became an inquisitor. I believe Mace is coming up next. Indeed he is. So this is Mace. He's a cleric, a dwarven cleric. Those are his stats. This is what he looks like. He has a skirt. I think Fighter 1?
Steel yourselves.
Yeah, Mace. A simplistic name. So he and Pilnus are basically together. They've been buddies for a while. There was sort of an adventuring team. What are they called? Pilgrim? No. Missionary. They were sort of a missionary team, working together to combat the undead and all that fun stuff. Pilnus doesn't like magic much. Speaking of magic, yep, here we go. Here's the bard. Now this bard, he's not so much a bard, you know, a rough and tumble bard, as he is a poet. He was raised in Candlekeep, and he grew up learning from the scholars. But he soon found out that, you know, he was a fan of the big poems, the epic histories, and, you know, he eventually finds out that, you know, if he recites them strong and hard enough, people around him sort of, they get faster, they do things better. Eventually, you know, he asks what the hell is going on, and someone points out, oh, you can use arcane magic, you must be a bard. So he's like, okay, fair enough to me. He, you know, starts adventuring, he starts trying to make a name for himself. That's what he wants. He wants a name for himself. He wants to write his own poems. This is what he looks like. The default bard skin's crap. I don't like that hood.
The silent blade. I'll take care.
That works. This is Silver Longlake. So Silver Longlake is actually a friend of Badrin. He and Badrin, well, when Badrin left his hometown, he sort of, you know, traveled up and down the coast. He ran into Silver in an inn. They got to talking, and, you know, Badrin's a brawny guy. Silver isn't. So Badrin was like, you know, help me out. I'll make sure you don't die because you're a wimpy little shit. He's got like 6 HP. It's terrible. And you can, in return, you can help me out. So that went well. Next, we have our thief. You always do thief. This is someone.
The silent
That
blade.
works. Delmar Silversteed. Now, Delmar Silversteed is also part of the original trilogy of this party. Badrin, Silver, and Delmas. Delmas was picked up a little bit later. He was in some trouble with bandits. He'd been a part of their group, you know, just to fuck them over. He nicked all their stuff. And Badrin and Silver sort of helped him out of that. They you know, got him out of a jam, beat up and killed all the bandits, as you do. So Delmas is sort of in their debt, and he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll join up with you guys. The thing is that although he is working with the party, he's a free spirit. He doesn't like being in a party too much, so he's probably going to start acting out sooner or later. And lastly, we have our ranger. Our elven ranger. Now this chap.
I'll wash me. Attack!
That works. Yortus Longstride. Now Yortus Longstride is an elven ranger hailing from well, no one really knows. He's sort of a wild card here. He meets up with these guys in Icewind Dale, and, you know, he sees that they're a decently sized company. He's actually the one to suggest, hey, why don't we, you know, stick together for a while, see what happens. You know, might not work out, it might, but let's see. So this is going to be our party for Icewind Dale. In Icewind Dale, you can create your whole party. In Baldur's Gate, the other game, you can't. And this is one of the major problems with Icewind Dale. It's that the NPCs are relegated to outside of party NPCs. All of these guys, in Baldur's Gate, you only create one character, obviously, and then you fill up your party with NPCs, and they become PCs, I suppose. But they all interact, they all talk with each other, they all have voice acting, they'll react to stuff. If you complete a main objective, they'll say, ooh, I was a bit shit, or ooh, great, let's go do the next one. And this doesn't have that, and that's a bit of a problem. You know, in Dragon Age, in JRPGs, you'll often have party interactions, and Icewind Dale has none. Your party feels a little flat, and that's the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 2 d6s, and we're going to roll them. And every time the party rests, I'll roll 2d6, and those will indicate characters in our party. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever 2 they land on, the 2 have a interaction. Then I roll a d20. If that's 10 or higher, then it's a positive interaction. If it's 9 or lower, it's a negative interaction. And that'll sort of add a little bit of spice, I think, to the party, you know. If someone calls someone a bad name, you know, they might not support them the next day. If someone gets someone killed, that's definitely not going to be good. Conversely, you know, we might end the game with a stronger, more tightly knit, completely gay party. Who knows? But we can't do that sitting at the character screen. So let's go.
Our tale begins here, in the quiet fishing village of Easthaven, one of the so-called 10 towns of Icewind Dale. The tiny community is hardly a town, but rather a collection of ramshackle huts crowded together upon the icy shores of Lake Dineshire. Here, within a dimly lit tavern, a group of travelers sit huddled around a table, swapping tales and making grand plans for the future, completely unaware of the part they are to play in the events that are about to unfold.
So not as epic as Baldur's Gate.
What's this? New face in town, eh? Well met, stranger. The name is Hrothgar, originally of Hillsfar. But now, after years of traveling up, down, and under Faerun, I am content to call this town my home. Who might you be?
So when talking to people, we're going to be using Baedron, most likely. Unless, you know, I see fit to use other people. Greetings, Hrothgar.
Well then, welcome to Easthaven.
Let me
Whatever
finish,
your business
bastard.
in these parts might be, I would offer you this small piece of advice. While you're in my town, you do well to be on your best behavior.
So he's already voice acted, so that's pretty good. Fully voice acted too. Baldur's Gate didn't have a lot of that. Baldur's Gate 1 at least.
These folk are under my protection, and anyone who would seek to do harm to them in any way shall answer to
Usually
me.
had the first line of dialogue.
That said, I'll let you get back to your cups. I'm sure you've had a long journey, and you'll find there's no better way to shake off the cold of the road than by downing a few mugs of Grisella's best. And if you're in need of lodging, I would recommend talking to Quimby over at the Snowdrift Inn, over on the east side of town. Equipment and supplies can be purchased next door, at Pomab's Emporium. Pomab's prices are a bit high, even for a Kalashite. But you'd be better off well-equipped and short of coin than the other way around. Ill-prepared travelers don't last long in these parts. Once you've had a chance to rest up and get your bearings, come by and see me at my house. It's just a couple doors west of here. There's some business I would discuss with you. Farewell.
All right. And that's Hrothgar, whose name might sound familiar if you're dirty, stinking pagan. Nah, it's cool. I love it. So we start out with a bit of gear. I already, you know, went through a little bit of the starting thing. This is Baedron, uses a two-handed sword. This is Pilnus, he uses a bastard sword and a shield. Mace, he uses a Morningstar and a shield. Silver Longlake can use both crossbows and katanas. He's a bit of a weeaboo. But katanas are really expensive, so we might not even get to see one in this game. This is Delmas, he's going to use a sling. And this is Yotas, he's our... I suppose I'll explain from here. He's a ranger, uses a longbow, so... Tank, DPS, tank, support, DPS.
What is it you require? As you
So
wish.
it's not, you know, the best party composition, but it's one of them.
At
Let's
your
go get
service.
us
As you
all
wish.
some beer. Or a drink, at least. Hello there, dearie. How about a drink? Of course, dearie. This is a tavern. Plenty to drink here. Yes, indeed. Run out of... You've run... Wait. You're running a tavern and you're out of... Okay, actually I can see that happening up here. To be fair, this is a pretty shit place. Run out of everything? Rats. Yep, rats. No, it's bugs. Is there anything I can do to help? Now Baedron's in it for the glory. He isn't in it for the money, so we'll go direct. See it that the pests bother you no longer. So we're just gonna stomp some bugs. So
I will do as you ask.
the cleric team Holy is gonna come along for the ride.
As you wish.
It shouldn't take long.
Come then, let us begin.
Ready.
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Don't die to a fucking bug, Mace. Come on.
I'm here.
Do I have lay on hands?
I am ready.
I don't think I do, because he's an Inquisitor.
Hmm?
So let's just heal yourself.
Yes,
Easy said, easy done.
it shall be done.
Alright. 5 gold pieces. And
At
Delmas
your
leveled up.
service.
Huh.
Hmm?
I didn't expect that so
Yes.
early. We've literally just done the first quest and leveled up. It's because I've done all the quests in the town already, but I didn't realize I'd gather that much
As
XP.
best
Jeez.
I can.
Alright, let's do Delmas. Level up. So we get 25 points. Let's put 5 there. 20 there. Information. How much hit dice do you have? It's probably a d6 or a d8. I think we gained like... He was on 8, so it should be 8. Yep. I think... let's check the difficulty real quick. Gameplay... Difficulty... Is this... middle... It's core. Okay, good. Story mode. Characters are invulnerable. What? What? Okay. I can... That's reasonable. That's reasonable. No difficulty-based damage increase. No difficulty-based XP bonus. Oh, so you can just give yourself bloody... I don't know that. What's Heart of Fury mode? All monsters incredibly powerful. Ah, so it's, New Game Plus, I suppose. Interesting. Return to game. So this is our party. There's a squirrel over there. We don't really need to get equipped, so we won't visit Pomab just yet. Let's go talk to Quimby.
Immediately.
Secure ourselves a room.
So be it.
Greetings, traveller. Well met, Quimby. You seem rather enthusiastic. I can't do a maniacal voice, so are there any travelers this time of year? Erevain's something. He's an elf and an adventurer. Did you bring any interesting news? Upcoming expedition into the spine of the world. Really? What's this about? Hrothgar. Hrothgar. That must be what he wanted to talk to us about. Acalia, the initiate at the temple. We'll go meet her. I suppose Everard. Everard, must be a priest, I suppose. Dwarf named Hildreth. No idea who that is. And even Pomab. That's the merchant. Grand adventure. That's interesting. What do you have for... It's peasant and merchant. Alright, we'll come back when we're a bit more... Oh, that's right. Bard leveled up. He gets a level 1 mage spell. I suppose I'll have to take his armor off now, damn. I won't take his armor off.
What is it? As best I can.
So there's an elf.
Yeah, nah, I don't think
The
so.
Otis is like...
Just kidding, I'll do it.
Jesus. The Otis is like... That name sounds a bit familiar. I'm gonna go investigate. Well met friend, I am Erevain Blacksheaf of Evereska. Well met brother, how goes your journey? Ooh, it changed to green. What horrors didn't go on the retreat? Jesus Christ, that first one. That's a bit overkill. Doesn't seem to be much adventure. Thanks for the advice. Have any other information? Kuldahar. Strange feeling about something in the valley. Interesting. Thank you for the advice.
I suppose I gotcha.
At your
So
service
Yortis
as
is
best
never
I
gonna
can.
lead.
It shall be done.
Let's go over here. Actually, let's just explore
So
down this
be
way a
it.
little further, I suppose. Whoa. Okay. We're gonna get Hrothgar. There are monsters in town. They almost ate me. What you talking about, boy? Monsters. Whole bunch of them. He came down on the shore while I was fishing. Thief stealers. Thief stealers. Wow. Fish stealers. Even fish thieves. Where are the monsters now? Just over the bridge, down by the lake. We'll deal with these thieving monsters. It's probably good. Bard leveled up. Oh, Silver leveled up. Oh, hello. Oh, it's just some... Okay. Some goblins. Let's get the party in order. Let's get them back so we don't die from Ranger to fire.
It is an honor. I will do as you ask.
No. What are you doing? Why are you in the fucking back? This is... Okay, that's the one. There we go. Okay, beat him up. Jesus, good work beating him up,
I
guys.
know the routine. Show me a target and I'll smash it.
Keep to the shadows, friend. And the battle will be won.
Just mowing him down. Bitch, don't be stabbing me. Oh, he had some ammo.
Forward!
Okay. That was easy. Who's gonna be designated loot guy? You can carry lots. You can. Alright, Badron. I think you're the
Yes.
only one with 18
Immediately.
strength, so. Fishbones, short bow. Let's grab these short bows, they're worth quite a bit. Oh,
What is your will? I am off.
grab that as well. Okay. Whoa, no mage book. Oh. Alright, let's talk to this guy. At least, or what is left of it. Farewell.
The learned should... So be it.
Alright, let's see if there was anything else down here. I suppose, before we move on. No. Alright, let's head back into town after that brief encounter. Actually, I think we'll... With the party's first conquest of a bunch of goblins, just absolutely mowing them down. Good job, guys. We'll end it there, I think. So, thank you for watching. Welcome to Icewind Dale, or specifically the town of East Haven. We'll have some fun here, I think. Plenty of fun.